Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Bree and I am a makeup artist and master esthetician here in the Salt Lake City, Utah area. And I love to do makeup tutorials and all things beauty related content for you guys. If you hear some background noise, I do have my son sitting here on the floor playing. So if you hear little noises, that's what that is. But yeah, today we are going to be doing a makeup tutorial on this Valentine's look that I created. It's not very often that I put on pink eyeshadow. It's probably like once a year, Valentine's Day. But I actually love the way this turned out. I would probably wear this past today because I love it so much. It's just so like girly and feminine and I'm kind of loving it. So the key product that I use to create it is the Jaclyn and Morphe Volume 2 palette, which has so many fun colors. If you are lacking just like a colorful palette in your stash of makeup, then you need this palette. All of Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palettes are super amazing. I love them. They're blendable, so pigmented, and they're a really great price. So I did use pretty much all shades from that palette to create it. And yeah, we're gonna be doing a kind of a voiceover today because it was just too hard with the baby to try to sit and talk to you guys because I didn't have a sitter today, but I really wanted to film this look. So I know you guys probably prefer when I like sit and chat and go more in depth, but we're just gonna do a talk through today. So, or a voiceover, whatever you want to call it. I would love to know what you guys are going to be doing for Valentine's Day this year. I know COVID is changing things for everyone. Are you going out? Are you staying in? I think we're gonna stay in this year, which I'm totally okay with. Just watch a movie, make some yummy food. But let me know what you guys are doing. I'm curious to see what everybody has going on. But yeah, if you guys want to see how I achieve this look, then just keep on watching. Don't forget to thumbs up the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe if you never want to miss a new video from me. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye. Okay, so we are starting with our foundation today, but you can definitely do your eyes first if you're more comfortable with that. But I am using my e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. I recently picked this up and have been loving it. It is an awesome dupe for the It Cosmetics CC Cream that you guys know I've been using and loving for years and years now. And I really like this. So it does look like it's not the right color for me, but I promise this does match my body. My face is such a weird pale color right now, and this does match my body, and I know the lighting isn't spot on. So just know once we get this all applied and the rest of our products, this wasn't looking this yellow on me. But I do love the finish of this, and if you haven't tried it, it is so much less expensive than the It Cosmetics CC Cream. This is only, oh, how much did I pay for this? $14, I think, at Target, and the It Cosmetics CC Cream is $38, so it's like a third of the price. And the shade that I am using is Light 240W, in case you guys were wondering, which stands for warm. Next, I'm applying concealer. I'm using the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Custard, and I apologize for some of the shots that aren't focused in this video. I'm still learning how to use my new camera, but it does have autofocus and I'm so excited about it. But I'm just going to apply a little bit of this around the eyes wherever I have discoloration, dark circles, which I have all the time lately being a mom. So this is what I'm going to apply first, and then we'll do a brighter concealer to brighten it up a little bit more. So I'm just applying this around the eyes with my finger, and then I will blend it out with my damp sponge. And this is the e.l.f. sponge. I don't know what it's called, but it's a newer e.l.f. sponge, and I love this sponge so much. It is so soft and blends out beautifully. Now I'm taking the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. This is an oldie but a goodie, but I love the formula of this, and this is just going to brighten up a little bit more. So I'm taking this in between the brows and then down the center of the nose, and then I will put this under the eyes to brighten up a little bit more as well right there. So wherever you want to bring attention to and brighten, go ahead and put the brighter concealer. So then we're just going to set all the areas we concealed with some translucent powder and then move right into the eyes. I'm starting with the first shade in the palette, which is a all matte kind of white creamy shade. And I love to put this all over the eye area when I'm working with a bright neon color. I find that it just really helps it to pop and also helps with the blendability of it. So I'm just using this on a fluffy brush, and then I'm going to move into transition colors, which I kind of just mixed a couple of these shades on the top row to create my transition color. They are the more neutral shades in the palette, but they do still have a little bit of like a pinky warm undertone. And I like to just start by putting this at the outer corner and at my lash line, and then slowly work it up into the crease. And I'm really going to be blowing this out so that all the shades next will blend into this really beautifully. And then we're taking this hot pink shade. I know it looks kind of orange on camera, but this is just like a bright hot pink. And I'm again just packing this on the lower lash line, kind of at the outer corner there. And we're just going to continue to build up this color, and then we'll go deeper and deeper with our shades. And something I wanted to share with you guys, when you're blending your eyeshadows, you'll notice I'm holding the brush pretty far out on the brush. I'm not holding it super close to the bristles. That's because this is going to allow for less pressure. If you are holding it too close to the brush, it's going to end up being a lot more pressure, and you will find that it's harder to blend your shades. So hold your brush lighter and on the end. And then we're going to dip into the shade next. This is a deep berry color. It's gorgeous. It's a little bit more purple. And I did switch to a BH Cosmetics brush, which is just a little bit smaller than the first brush. And we're just going to slowly buff that out. I am keeping this a little bit tighter to the lash line, and then building that up a little bit. And then I did start to slowly connect that outer corner to the bottom lash line, just so I can start to bring shadows down there. We're going to repeat the process there. And then I'm jumping into this black shade in the palette with a more flat definer brush. And I'm going to basically use this as my eyeliner and just start packing that at the lash line. And I'm kind of blending it upwards as well, so it's not super harsh and it's kind of smoky. And then you'll see I do extend it past the lash line just a little bit, just to elongate and lift the eye. And then I did go back into one more deeper shade here next to the black shade to just deepen it up a little bit more and also help blend out that black shadow right at the outer corner. Now to finish the eyes, we want to do the lower lash line, so I'm just repeating pretty much all the steps by blending those colors into the lower lash line and connecting it to that outer corner. And I did put a little bit of translucent powder kind of underneath to catch any fallout and just create a nice clean line. This is a great tip when you're working on your outer corner and your lower lash line and you want things to be clean. Put some translucent powder there and bake the area. And for the lid shade, we are taking this gorgeous, I guess you'd call glitter shade. It's called Rider Diamonds, and she killed it on this formula, you guys. There's no fallout. I am just using my finger. There's no glitter primer there, and it's this pigmented just by using my finger. So you could definitely use a damp brush to intensify it just a little bit. But then I dip into Drama Queen to put that kind of in the middle of the two shades to really just blend it together. For the inner corner, I'm applying the shade I'm In It. It's the second lightest shade in the palette, and this is a nice pearlescent shade, and it does have the most gorgeous like pinky iridescence to it as well. I feel like the camera didn't pick it up as much as you can see it in person, but it's gorgeous. And then we're going to curl the lashes and prep for falsies today. And the style of falsie that I'm wearing is the Kiss Lash in the style Ritzy, and I have worn these before, so you'll see they're kind of messy in the package because I've worn them a couple times. And I also tight lined with this Essence Nude liner. These Essence liners are like $3 and they last so well in the waterline. To warm up the skin and contour a little bit, I am applying the e.l.f. Sunkissed bronzer. I don't remember what shade this is, but I'll put it in the description bar. This is the most gorgeous bronzer. If you guys haven't tried this, the formula is amazing. It gives the most beautiful glow to the skin. It doesn't look muddy, and I just am obsessed. I can't stop using it. So I like to put this all over the forehead and then through the cheekbones a little bit, and then also on the jawline. And then I do a little bit on the nose. I don't do super harsh contouring on myself because I did break my nose in 3rd grade, and I feel like contouring it sometimes just makes it look worse. So I usually just kind of run it across the top of my nose a little bit and then like down on the ball of my nose. For blush, this is my favorite blush for the past few months, you guys. This is probably like my favorite blush of 2020, I would say. This is the Juoer Rose Gold Blush Duo that you can get at Sephora, and I just love these two shades. For the most part, I use the darkest shade on myself, but sometimes I'll kind of just mix the two shades together, and I just love that it's the most perfect, like, in-between pink shade. It's not too, like, coral or orange, and it's not too mauve. It's, like, right in between, so it goes with so many looks. Now for highlight, I am taking the Jaclyn Cosmetics Flash palette. This is the lighter palette of the two that she came out with. If you guys haven't tried this palette, it is so good. I love these shades. I usually mix the two shades to kind of create like my perfect tone, but I use all the shades in the palette, honestly, and it just is the most perfect glow, and it blends like butter. And then for the lips, I am first lining with MAC Whirl. You could definitely have this just be your lip shade. I do this all the time where I just fill in my lips completely with this liner. But I am going in with MAC Laces Fair lipstick, which is like a perfect match to this lip liner. And this is from their Love Me lipstick line. And then I'm going to top it off with some gloss. I'm using the Fenty Gloss Bomb in Sweet Mouth. These are the best glosses, you guys. If you have not tried Fenty glosses, they're so good. You won't regret it. And then I'm just hitting the lashes with some bottom lash mascara. This is the Clinique bottom lash mascara. I've been using it for years. It is the best for the bottom lashes. And then we're going to set the face with the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. This is just going to blend all the makeup into the skin really beautifully. And then that's the finished look, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to join my little YouTube community here. And I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye.